Mic check. I came in his name, I'm saved by his grace. By his grace. I came in his name, I am saved by his grace. 2,000 years ago, he died on a cross so he could show you how to live your life without sin and without lies. The devil took him on a mountain top and offered him every kingdom. He would not stop. He said, Son of man, worship me. Come over, bend your knee. I said, I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. Surrounded himself with 12 good men. Disciples is what we called them. There was Matthew, Mark, Luke and John, and they told the story after he was gone, how he was born and raised. It only took 3 days. In his name we are saved, but only by his grace. I came in his name. I am saved by his grace. By his grace. Hello Tubbs, how you doing? Hey Rachel. This one goes out to all you natural girls, you know, the ones with wombs. On the day you were born, God looked down at the place you lay, and then he took a deep breath, he blew on the clouds, blew them away, and heaven and earth he built it. Took him just 6 days. Took him twice as long to make that smile for your beautiful face. He said, cause you are a natural girl. Tra la 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 la. Sent a letter to Cadbury's. They made a recipe for your eyes. Took the twinkles from the stars and placed them inside both your eyes. For me, for me, for me, for me. Cause you are a natural, actual girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. I work for days, toil for hours and hours, just to pay for your dress, all your wedding flowers, and your dress will be made from the finest silk threads. It will fluster the priest and turn every man's head as you grace the aisle with those curves, that smile, that smile. Cause you're a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. And your veil will be handmade by nymphs. They blushed at your beauty when they caught a glimpse of your legs, your arms, your feminine charms, those charms. Cause you are literally a natural girl. Tra-la-la-la-la. Send a message to my father up above and tell him I found this girl, the one I truly love, the one that he sent down from heaven up above. She fits me just like a glove. Cause she's a natural girl. You're an actual girl. Climb the walls climb the highest steeple. At the top of my voice I'll sing to all the people. Found this girl, I love the one from above, above. 'Cause you are a natural girl. Tra la 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 la. I write your name upon Venus, Jupiter, Mars. You wake up at night, you'll see on it. You see your name is written in the stars. 'Cause you are a natural girl. How you all doing, John? Nice day on the non-spinning station now for playing. Hello, sugar. Where does this one go? Does it go on number 3? It does. Seems like everybody's got a price. Wonder how they sleep at night. When the sale comes first, the truth comes second. Just stop for a minute and smile. Why is everybody so serious? Acting so damn mysterious. You got shades on your eyes, heels too high. You can't even have a good time. Everybody look to their left. Everybody look to their right. Can you feel that? I'm paying with love tonight. It's not about your money. Money, money, we don't need your money, money, money. We just want to make the world dance. Fill your thoughts with romance. It ain't about the cha-ching, it ain't about the the bling, up the bling. We just want to make the world dance. Forget about your price tag. We need to take you back in time, when music made us all unite, and it wasn't low blows, video hoes. Am I the only one getting tired? Why is everybody so obsessed? Money can't buy you happiness. If we all slow down, enjoy right now, I guarantee we'll be feeling alright. Everybody look to their left. Everybody look to their right. Can you feel that? I'm paying with love tonight. It's not about your money. Money, money, we don't need your money, money, money. Just wanna make this world dance. Fill your hearts with romance. It ain't about the cha-ching, cha-ching. It ain't about the bling, the bling. We just wanna make the world dance. Forget about your price tag. Bink. Ooh, pardon me. I've just woken up. You're lucky I woke up. I was fast. I was in the land of Nod. I was in La La Land. Mm-hmm. I remember when I lost my mind. There was something so pleasant about that place, where even your emotions have an echo, with so much space. When you're out there without a care, yeah. I was out of touch, but it wasn't because I didn't know enough. I just knew too much. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. And I hope you're having the time of your life, but baby, think twice. My only advice. Hello, Jack. Come on now, who do you think you are? I said, bless your soul. Really think that you're in control? Does that make me crazy? Does that make you crazy? Does that make us crazy? Probably. My hero gave his life upon the cross, and all because he loved you and me. Ever since I was little, it looks like fun. No coincidence, I've come, die when they're done. Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Does that make me crazy? Possibly. Sing one for God. This one goes out to the Heavenly Father. Ain't no grave can hold my body down. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. When I hear that trumpet sound, I'm gonna rise right out of the ground. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Look way down the river, what do you think I see? See a band of angels coming after me. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Look down yonder, Gabriel, put your feet on the land and see. Gabriel, don't you blow your trumpets till you've heard from me. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Meet me, Jesus, meet me up in the air. If these wings don't fail me, I'll meet you anywhere. Ain't no grave that can hold the baby Jesus down. There ain't no grave, there ain't no cave that can hold his body down. Meet me, mother and father, meet me down the road. Mama, don't you know I'll be there when I check my load. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. I bent down the river of Jordan, I buried my knees in the sand, and I hollered hallelujah. I saw his promised lands. Ain't no grave that can hold my body down. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, no, not a light over, Marlo. That was close. Oh, you're not moving much. Does he want a treat or not? Oh, he does want a treat. What does he want? Does he want a treat? Pardon me. Ooh, get me throat. Where's me throat? Ooh, winter's coming. The air's getting cold. Oh. Right, where am I? I am on mouse, keyboard, microphone a little bit closer. There we go. Close this window. Main window, there we go. Every day I look at the human skeleton. Why? Because it fascinates me, that's why. It shows me who liars are. It shows me those that are bearing false witness, not only to me, but against me. He gave men bigger faces. We were created in his image. The bone of my bone and the flesh of my flesh, females, are the exact opposite. They got smaller eyes where we've got bigger eyes. They got smaller teeth where we've got bigger teeth. On the face, the only thing that's bigger is the five head. You see the difference in the five head? Because a woman's face is squashed downwards and a man's face is spread out, look. Less skull, more skull. Men have got rectangular, far apart eyes with a big bridge in the nose because they've got bigger noses. Men have got this brow bone that runs over the top. It deepens our eye into our skull. The widest part of a man's face is just below his eye, right there. It's not in the forehead, it's in the middle of his face. He's got a wide dental arch to match his far apart eyes and a square jaw. Turns that into a block, a square, a rectangle, and sometimes we say a cannonball, because it's almost as wide as it is long. The woman's nowhere near as wide as it is long because she's got rounded, close-set eyes with a small bridge in the nose, no brow bone. She has a sloping jaw and a pointed chin. It turns this head into an upside-down egg shape. Five head versus four head. Excess of copyright material may, under certain circumstances, be quoted verbatim for purposes such as criticism, news reporting, teaching and research without need for permission or payment to the copyright holder, to the naughty holder. We stop right there on Tracy Lords, the porn star. Hang on one second, let me just copy and paste this stream. Dink, donk. Pause. Pause. Just please pause. There we go. There was lag. Copy. Tweety. Post. Tweet. Done. Away she goes. Yeah. We're done. Let's come back to class. Let's say hello to everyone. Who was first in? It was Cool Arrow. Tubbs I already said hello to. Rachel I already said hello to. How are you doing, guys? Eyes in the Sky. Have I evaluated Young Blood? Look, if you want to know if I've done it, you go to the search bar on my channel. Here, look. Mr. E. You go to here on my channel and you type in Young Blood. Young Blood. Is that the right way? I don't know. What do you mean there's no Young Blood? I could have sworn we've done him. Here. Young Blood. Shut up, I've done it. Am I spelling that right? Young Blood. Where did I just read that? No, I'm not spelling it right. Let's try again. Young. Let's just put Young in there. Young. Still got it. I got it. No, I haven't got it. Could have sworn I've done it. Where are we? Land of Autistica. Raymond Island. Hello, young man. How you doing? Hello, Jenny. Susan. Sugar I already said hello to. Joseph, welcome to the show. Oh, TV's going to turn off. Don't you dare. Where's my TV remote? Why can't I see it? I always keep it inside. There it is. Hiding down the side of the couch. Where's that gone? Oh, I've lost you all. There you are. No, I haven't. That's where it's supposed to be. No, it's supposed to be on Tracy Laws, and we're looking at the screen. Everything's gone backwards. Where am I? Cool Arrow. Jack. I said hello to Jack anyway. Joseph. Hank. My eyes are old. My wheeze are neak. Jay. The reality. The prosecution. Banana Hammer. Haven't we done Banana Hammer like the other week? Didn't we just do it? Literally. I did them all separately. I don't know. Is that it? I think that's everyone. Welcome. Mark Bacon. And Rose Dean. Rose Dean. I don't know how to say it. It might be Rose Dean or Rose Dean. And that's it. Hello. Welcome. How are you all doing? Hope you had a nice day. Bink. Oh, Gamers. I did read it. Where is it? That's why I had Mr. E up there. Bank. Bosch. Mr. E. Apparently, Mr. E commented back to some comments about this video I made about her. I'll say it again. If Mr. E is the greatest trans investigating channel, why doesn't she talk about the FTMs? Where are we? Come here. Come here. Right here. I was looking at the channel. It's the first time I've been to this new channel of Mr. E's. You can see, look, you saw the red line then as I was moving that right. When I was moving the screen. Why is it doing it? Yeah, balls to you. Look, you can see I was watching some of these videos. Look, I've been down the list a bit. First of all, I'll start here. Where the f*** are your trans investigations? Let's start with the fact that you haven't got a fucking trans investigation video for the first, I don't know, 50 fucking... I went down about 50 videos. And there's nothing. I can't find anyone's name to look at. Was King David gay? Oh, it's a good question because he was found in bed with one of his captains. I don't know. You see, the Bible's full of everything. It's got drama. It's got gay things. It's got everything in it. I've got no idea. But me point still stands. I can't find any investigations. And when you actually talk about it, you don't describe anything. You don't come to schools and show people what they should be looking for. You just point here now, he's got a square jaw, he's got a big mouth. Doesn't mean anything. You should describe it properly so people could understand. She said that I'm skull checking wrong. Mr. E now comes on video quite a lot, look, to show her face off. This picture here, I can't show it without touching it. I see a 5 head. I see a letter M with a sharp A 5 head. I see arching eyebrows. I do. I'm just saying. I see a female mouth. Here, look how small that mouth is and pink. It just reminds me of an hot dog eater. But he says that I thought... There's my next point. Not only do you not show anybody how to do this anymore, you don't even talk about FTMs, because the minute you show someone, a woman's got a big 5 head with close set eyes, the minute they look at you, they're going to see a big 5 head with close set eyes. You're a tall girl, I give you that. My next point would be, why have you not made a video that shows yourself walking? I've got one. You just go to my videos. You go to the oldest first. You go to this one right here. It's called Walk Like an Egyptian. And that was made 7 years ago. Bearing in mind, this is 7 years after you started. Don't you think? Right, the minute I became a trans investigator, I made this video. Why didn't you, Mrs. E, make a trans investigation video of yourself, like I've done? Why didn't you do this? Why isn't there a picture of you standing in dog shit on a school field somewhere? I can't believe I stood in dog poo. But here's the point, right? I did it 7 years ago. You still haven't done it. Even though I've called you out. Shawnee, my son, sometimes my daughter in New Zealand's called you out. I've used his video, his pictures of your gates from your video. But when you do it to my video, look, all you can see is long arms, straight legs, feet looking forwards on my video. Because my video's there for people to look at.
Short legs, long body.
Thick wrench, massive. Look at the size of my dental arch. You gotta be kidding me.
Large wrench. Again.
No Stephen Pooh this time.
So it's pretty simple. Roberto took that one shot where I was stepping over myself and said I'm female. That's the only picture you can get of me. It looks like a flamingo, but you just watch me step sideways. Look, I'm on this side of the line.
This time.
Boom, and that's the picture that Roberto said it's FTM. But the whole video shows that I'm a straight walking man. So if you're gonna lie, just be prepared that I already, God bless me. He said to me, make the video, Peter, so nobody can say this about you. Boom. Ray should have kept it bang on me there, but he zoomed in. Again, my arms, wait for it. There. Look, my muscles don't ball up. My muscle comes all the way into my elbow, look. The whole thing is muscle. There. Underneath, I don't have a bingo wing. I can't get a 25-inch bicep because I've got male arms and male muscles. Huge teeth. So, Mr. E, when you're ready, just put your gait video up like this. 20 paces forward, 20 paces backward. I did the damn thing twice. I don't give a rat's ass, Mrs. E. Do you hear me? Telling me that I put the skulls on wrong. Sometimes I use a picture that's too big. That is too big. I've changed the ratio of the skull I have, but it's only because I've got 5 gates. Don't need the skulls when you've got 5 gates. You understand? It doesn't bother me what size that picture is. But the majority of pictures you will see are a 50-50 face. That means I don't touch this skull at all. This skull template stays exactly like that. I don't touch it. I just bring the skulls in, and one of those pictures, just one of them, is going to fit the face when you use a 50-50 picture. What do I mean by that? I mean 50% of the picture is face and 50% of it is space. Look, there's a bit above the head and there's 40% below the head. See? You're looking for that halfway slot, and when you get that picture halfway, any time you pull in these skulls, only one of them will fit. I don't ever change those ratios unless the picture is bigger than a 50-50, which this one is, look. I had to change the ratio with the skulls, but I've got 5 female gates. So it doesn't matter that I changed the size of this skull for this picture. It doesn't matter. It's only when someone skull checks you personally and doesn't do this. If they're using bigger pictures than they should, they change the ratio. If they get it right with a 50-50, they don't have to change it. They get a real answer from the off. There's no force in the skulls. See, I'm not a shill. I'm not a troll. I'll tell you about the FTMs. I'll tell you about the MTFs. I'll tell you everything I know about this subject. I won't hold nothing back. These so-called trans investigating teachers are holding back from you all. None of them show you with the skulls how to map a face. I do, because it was me that learned how to do it. Kate gave me the inspiration of laying skulls over, but it was the triangle that came from animals. I was looking at animals' faces. God bless me. The Holy Spirit washed over me and said, that Rottweiler, the male one, has got a bigger face than the female. It wasn't just lions and lionesses that I could see it with. I could see male v female Rottweiler. I could just see it. I could see it in cats. The male cat had a bigger face than the female cat. Oof! There's only one got a bigger head than the other. They're both almost the same size, I agree. But the male stands out, doesn't he? Look at the distance in his eyes compared to hers. And that's what I saw. She's nasty. Don't get me wrong, she knows. He knows, look. He knows he's in trouble there. But you can tell just by looking at the skeleton, the male from the female. Yes, you can. You can bulk this one up with steroids. It does, but it doesn't grow the face. Doesn't separate the eyes. Doesn't give hair bigger teeth. The male stands taller, bigger, and stronger. It's a natural fact. Look at them. And then all the babies. I want a rotty, I really do. Right, I'm done. So, Mrs. E, if you're ready, why don't you put a video up and stop talking chat. Image. Oh, we got a filter on. We have images. Tracy Lords. Is there a Tracy Lords in my back file? Copy and paste. It looks like Rebecca De Mornay. Is it Rebecca De Mornay I'm seeing? It's this one that's getting me. The rectangular eyes, look. It's a big face in a big skull. Tracy Lords, porn star. Apparently, is this the one that did Debbie Does Dallas? Or that one called Debbie as well? I've got no idea. But they've been fooling us for years. This is long before my time, this one. Tracy Lords was a porn star from the 60s, 70s, wasn't he? I've got no idea. He's had his chin rounded, look. It's still very wide at the bottom. It's widest in the cheekbones, look, right there. You can see the male cheekbone, look, on each side, bare, and a short forehead because the face is big. He's got a wide smile. He looks like a bit like Pamela Anderson there, fat Pamela Anderson. Right there, absolute diesel of a man face. Cruella! Cruella! Cruella DeVille. Absolute blockhead. Absolute blockhead. Tracy Lords, final answer. Are you in the back file, Tracy? Nothing. I ain't got out. Sean has. I know Sean's done this one. I thought I had Tracy Lords. I thought I'd nicked yours, Shawnee. There's no pictures. I think I'm leaving. You know why? Because you have to go through pornos to look for the gates. Yeah, we're leaving. See you later. See you later. Yeah, we're out of here. Oh, no, wait. Oh, there's one. It's not very good, though. Offset. There's a perfect one. Game over with an Adam's apple. Male arms hanging straight, look. Not swooshing, not in front of the body. I got parallel shoulders. I've got parallel hips, look. And I've got very straight legs. Tracy Lords. One gate. A second one with that one. Oh my word. Looking down at my big feet. Look at them demons in those. Ha, 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 ha. Look at the demons in his kneecaps. Porn stars with demons in the kneecaps. Snack o'clock. It looks like that one off Star Trek. Let's go back up. Save image. Yeah, I must have watched about 10 of your videos, Mrs. E. I used to watch them and I used to get partly trained in forensics. Now, you don't even give any forensics out. I don't know how you dare call yourself a trans investigator. And for those of you that says he talks more about the Bible than I do, oh, that's fair enough. But then again, I'm not concentrating on a book. I'm concentrating on what I can see, where I can see God in this world, where I can feel him. I don't need to read Queen James's 1611 Bible, which I have been through with you many times, There are humongous amounts of great morals and fibre in that book. I agree, but it was written by evil. It was transcribed and translated by evil people and evil minds. So I won't have anyone try and tell me that's the word of God. The word of God resonates in me. When I read the Bible and I say, it says that God created the heavens and the earth, all resonates with me. All that Genesis, I love it. The bit where he says he saw the gold and the gold was good, there's my first marker that some inverted banker has had his little index finger, because it's because it's the same size as his ring finger, dipped in my holy book. See, the difference is when you find God, you don't tell lies anymore. You just want to be honest with everyone. You're still not being honest with everyone. I can tell just by someone's teeth. He's got the same dental arch as me and wide rectangular eyes. His head's shaped like a cannonball, look, because it's as wide as it is long. Cross-section in faces. They don't want you to learn how to do this for yourself. Because when you do, you go back to these channels and straight away, you've got a problem with that tiny little face. Look at the size of that 5 head. I don't have a 5 head like that. I've got a short forehead because my face fills my skull. I've got a big square jaw. It juts out. It casts shadows. I don't have this husky voice. It's even more feminine than that, isn't it? Mrs. E's voice. It's more feminine than that. I don't have to hide behind anything. They were saying, right, they say that the eels, is it the eels? I was looking earlier on, the eels, maybe not. Eels. There we go. Oh, it's eels. They say that this is Mr. E. These people that say... These people that say that Bill Gates is Tony Hawk's also say that this is Mr. E. Right, you've just seen Mr. E's face, right? And there she is. This is the Eels frontman. What's his name? Mark Everett. M.E. 33, Father. Always 33. Everywhere like I see the number 33. Father, Peter. What does that mean when you see the number 33 to you, Peter? It means they sacrificed the Lord and baby Jesus at the age of 33, Father. That's why they call themselves the Master Masons, Father. That looks nothing like Mr. E. I don't give a rat's ass. Let's bring that right down. Look at the state of this. There's Mrs. E. The only familiarity between them, and there is a similarity, a familiarity in them, and that's that they've got female skulls. They've both got 5 heads with small mouths. I don't have that, but yet both Mrs. E and this so-called singer from the Eels with the dial M for Masons and the Widow's Peak, they have that face. They have this giant 5 head. I don't have that. They share that in common, I'll give you that. The 5 heads. Because they've got small faces. That's what I see on both. That's what I'm seeing. Nothing more. I don't believe... What is that? Sweet baby Jesus, what is that? I can see his original... Look, side boob. I can see his original mastectomy scars. What is that? Is that some operation that she's had? Is that just like a propaganda photo? What is that? 2 big marks and a big... He's had chest operation, hasn't he? He's had a heart transplant. Anyway, that is not Mr. E. You got to be kidding me. Look at that Widow's Peak. You believe that that's Mr. There are people out there that will tell you that this is Mr. E. And it's not Mr. E. Not even close to Mr. E. But this is why I don't want you to learn faces. Because once you learn the skulls, you can quite clearly see that might be Mr. E's daughter. I'll give you that. But it ain't Mr. E. You got no chance that person is that person. But there you go. That's what learning skulls does. Right, let's go back to where we were. Tracy Lords has got a gate, so we can continue from there. I just want your face, Tracy. Oh, hang on. Street. Ba 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 da ba. Ba ba da ba ba. Da 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 da. The man stepping over himself, look. They always step over themselves. The only time a woman does that is when she's sidestepping, like I was across that white line. She'll step over herself, like I stepped over myself. Oh my gosh, Tracy Lords, without hip on this side, look. Just a straight line almost. See, women's hips are wider and bowl-shaped. They have a pelvic tilt here. So imagine a circle. It's not just wide. Imagine a circle shape because a baby comes out of it. Imagine a bowl, a big salad bowl. When you kick out one side, the other side remains also. There should be a big hip there, and there isn't. We're done. Tracy Lords, I'll take your big old dirty male face. Where is it? I like that one, but we'll get closer, please. That's too close. We're looking for that 50-50. There it is. We'll take that one. Save image. And we're done. Tracy Lords, ex-porn star, fails forensics. Like, cut him out for the channel. Sean's probably got his Megagate somewhere. Paste. Yeah, we will put that bit in with my video. Yeah, we will, Mrs. E, because I'm not bothered. 17 minutes. There you go, Mrs. E. It's another one you can say I'm slandering you over. Images. The Dream. I don't think I've got this one. Oops. Back file. Paste. The Dream. Copy. Done. Let's go out. Oh, did I cut Tracy Lords out? I did. Here we go. Right, The Dream. Let's see what happens. Images. I swear down, I thought that was a penis. No kidding, it looked just like a big white bell end. Have they done that on purpose? His haircut looks like a circumcised cock. Who is that? Is that real? It's like they made it on purposely thin. It looks like a penis at first. I was looking up here, I didn't even see the face. Right. Apparently they put a big white penis dildo thing in the middle of America somewhere. Am I dreaming? You got rounded eyes. You got beautiful Betty Bit, pink boot lips. Look at them. She's kissable. The Dream is very kissable. Was that a gate? It was on stage. Do you like it when I'm really mincing? I mean, really, really mincing. And we're away. The Dream. I've never heard of her, I've got to be honest with you. Uh-oh. Oh, we've gone stale. The Dream walking. Oh, we're gone. We're done. It's not happening. There's a bloke, though. Did you see that bloke there? Where was he? Him in the white dress. Him in the white frock. The cock in the frock right there. Advanced Dream. Is that AI? AI's giving him a male gate. Why is that? He's got a male stare as well, hasn't he? Yeah, we're done. See you later. Next. Josh Duhamel. Copy. Open. Back file. Paste. Search. Josh Duhamel. Away we go. You fill in the chat with requests. When I say requests, we'll do requests. Otherwise, you're wasting your time because people are going to keep writing. And by the time I get to you, you're writing, there's just going to be white. Look, there'll be nothing left. There'll be no requests left. And that's what happens every night. You come in, you spam the chat, and then you go. And then I don't get to do them because by the time I get to you writing your requests, they're gone because everybody chats. Right, anyway, Josh Duhamel, images. Right there, Widow's Peak, Dial M for Masons, flat 5 head, close set eyes, arching eyebrows, high set ears, pink lips. Never underestimate pink lips on a man. Look at that squashy face. We'll go back, look. Does it look familiar? Does it look familiar? This is why they don't want you to learn skulls. This is why Mrs. E doesn't teach trans investigations anymore. My teaching just got stronger and more concentrated. Quicker and faster. I teach you quicker and faster than any other teacher in the world. I've got more investigations than all of them put together. You go figure it. I'm not getting paid a fucking penny. I work for God. Everything I've done in the last 14 years is for him, in his glory. These people don't talk like me. These people don't sing songs about that being a natural girl. They don't sing songs for God and Jesus. Because their heart's not in it, that's why. Let's come back to class. I'm looking at Josh Duhamel, who has got a female skull. It's long, it's narrow, and the face is small. My hair doesn't do this. Look. Bink.
I've got a real male hairline look. It's squared. I don't create the letter M. Again, with a soft face. The beautiful eyelashes. Is that your husband pretending to be fat? Yeah, it is. I love it. They get 19 months pregnant. Nothing on the chin. Nothing on the arms. Nothing on the bubbies or the bum. Just on the stomach. Pregnant female celebrities get pregnant just on the stomach. It's amazing. It's a biological difference. Again, with a soft face. Josh Duhamel. Final answer. No Adam's apple. No trachea. No place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. And again, look at that head. It's an absolute peanut. I will, Sid. It'll be a couple of hours yet. I've only just started the stream, mate, if you're watching. It's Sid. Yeah, it's Sid. Beat it. Where are we? Josh Duhamel. Why does his hair look like it's got... Oh, it's a quiff. It looked like it had horns in it. Oh, we all know what the red shoes mean, don't we, Josh? Look at the size of them. Oop, you know they deserve it, don't you?
Take a look at my big feet.
Ow! Looking down at my big feet. Josh Duhamel walking. Inline footfall right there. The horse looks male, Joseph. The horse has got straight legs. It's probably got a donger. There's a difference in a man and woman walking. Man walks with a space. Although, granted, his knees pushing out a bit there. There's your real woman with a hip twist. The tilted forward walk, tilted and shoulder tilted as well. Parallel shoulder, parallel hip. There's the real one, look. With the broken leg. There's another one with broken leg. Straight leg, broken leg. Look. Knees together, knees apart. The rule number one of all forensics is to watch the knees. It's the greatest lesson I ever learned off Bevy. I learned 2 lessons off Bevy. That one and the fact that all news is fake. By that time I was like, screw this world. Look at the chicken nom nom thighs. I'm a connoisseur of the chicken nom nom. Look how the front calf curves upwards. Look at that angle. Do you see it? You know, like when a woman leans forward, well, her leg leans upwards when she walks, lot. Josh Duhamel, will you get the image? There's your straight-legged boyfriend. There's your diamond in your legs, look. See it? And again, right there. Straight legs versus the diamond, look. She can't walk straight. He's got massive hands. She's got sloping shoulders. Whalebone legs, look. Hidden by the pants. Otherwise, you'd see that wishbone look. That, you know, that look that we talk about. There. Full mince again. Doing a dirty baffo at me. We're done. Josh Duhamel. Final answer is biologically female. Do you mean there's no Josh Don't wind me up. I've done this one. I know I have. Wait. Josh D. Search again. Let it search. I'm going to grab these gates whilst it searches for this one because I know I've done it. Let's pull these gates off. 2, 3. I like that one. It's a beautiful full mince versus a full march. And just here, that looks like Abbey Road to me. Shoes look a bit big though. Mind you, women can have big feet. Where am I? There's your 4th, 3rd or 4th, and a 5th. Just get me one more. State of them 2 right there. Look at them. Do you see the shoulder tilts? Do you see the full mince in the diamond? Again and again, I'm going to show you these pictures. I'm going to train you each night until you can do it just like I can. One day you'll wake up, you'll just start laughing at pictures and people. You just can't help it. Because you see differently. You see the world through different eyes. Right, I'm gonna tell you again. You spam in the chat with loads of requests. I'm not gonna do them. I'll tell you when it's request time. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Josh Duhamel, you're in the back file. You're not. Right, we're taking those 5 gates. I just want your face. take that as your 50-50. Save image. Done. Josh Duhamel. Close that window. Open that one. Cut you out. And we're good to go. There we go. Paste. Josh Duhamel. Next. Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud. Mohammed. Give me that name. No. Just give me the name. There we go. Copy. I could have sworn I've done this one. Under the House of Saudi. But we'll do an individual, seeing as it's such an important flip-flop in Saudi Arabia. The Queen of Saudi Arabia. Look, there's the Queen of America, look. There she is. See, why doesn't Mrs. E call out Trump as an FTF? He always says, right, he did it. Mrs. E, where are you? That Japanese bollocks early on that I watched. Where is it? There. I know your male skull. Right there. Look, I watched it. You can see I watched it. Look, 5 minutes. I played them in the background whilst I was listening to this. Not once did you describe the male skull. You said this is a bloke. You talked about loads of other things. And in between it all, you say, where is it? Let me just find that video.
So Japan about to get its...
Pause. Shut up. Yeah, the kabuki, the geishas. No, where is it? Somewhere around here then. There. Oh, it's there. Right here. Right, so he's described. It just says it's a male face. It doesn't tell you that he's got far apart. Look at the bridge in the nose. Look how much skin is there. This is supposed to be a tight little fit, according to forensics. You get a tighter fit at the nose, not a big wide bridge in the eyes. You don't get that with a woman. Where are we? Bink. You don't get that with a woman. You only get it with a man. This big bridge in the eye. The widest part of a man's face is just off to the corner of his face and down there, male cheekbone. The widest part of a man's face is just off to the corner and down right there, the male cheekbone. Do you see it? The chin's been feminized. What they do is they chop the whole chin off, they split the middle, take the middle out, put the two pieces back together and fuse it back onto the chin, leaving this wide chin, a wide jaw with a smaller chin. It's not as big as the mouth, look. It's supposed to measure, when you see it measured up, the chin should be the same size as the mouth. Look. Wide chin, wide mouth. Back. None of that description at all. But what really gets me is...
Good one. See, even this guy knows what's going on. He's like...
Even this guy knows what's going on. Now, not one of my students that are fully trained would agree with you that this is a guy or this is a guy. Because we can tell just by the distance in your eyes, the smaller bridge in your nose, smaller bridge in your nose. Look at the gap between the eyes, not the eye distance, the gap between the skin in the eyes, the bridge in the nose. This is way more, look. It's double what these two have got. There's not one of my students out there that are going to agree with you that's all I ever heard, that husky female voice saying, these guys. These aren't guys. Why aren't you telling your students how to identify the Japanese male face versus the Japanese female face? Because I've got rectangular, far apart eyes. I've got rounded, open eye sockets, no brow bone. I've got a smaller brow than the male one because it comes all the way around the corner like mine does. It comes all the way around the corner like mine does, but it doesn't arch. It's not rounded. Boom. Why are you not describing these things to your so-called students? I piss on your teachings. I really do. I'm the OG of Flat Earth. I'm the OG of Trans Investigations because I'm the natural boy in both. I'm still waiting to meet the others. Donald Trump, you don't talk about Donna, do you, Mrs. E? You never talk about Donna and the way she minces and a little pouty mouth and the way she stands like a swan. And her spine looks like the neck of a swan. Right, we're done. Mohammed bin Salad. What's his name? Bin Salam. Bin Salad. I was thinking about the burger I had for tea. Right, we're looking at every single celebrity you've ever known is an absolute liar. They're not just on TV. They're in your friends. They're in your local towns. They run the councils and the hospitals and the school boards. They make sure that all children are fully brainwashed and not susceptible to the truth. And it works, right? It works. People all around you are stupid. People all around you haven't got a clue. They can't think for themselves the way you and I can. As soon as I see that, that's game over. Right there. Absolutely right over. It's harder to investigate the males. What? The FTMs? Is it? Yeah, it's harder because she don't want you to know. Old Mrs. Fivehead here. Look at that bonce. Tell me what. Any of my students will tell you that's. I wish I could keep it there. That skull is 50% pushing the face down because of the giant fivehead. Because of that giant fivehead, it pushes the face down. Males' faces don't do that. We have big, wide, spread faces with tiny skulls. We don't have giant, massive melon heads. Right, let's come back. Mohammed bin Salman. Are you in backfire, Mohammed? Did I check? I think I did. I'm ranting again. Sorry. Bink. Mohammed. What do you mean there's no Mohammed bin... Oh, yeah, that'll be why you're in the wrong file, Peter. What's that? That's downloads. Oh my gosh. Right, 1 second. Foot. The paste. Mohammed. H's file. Right, now we're searching. Do you know what? That's why I didn't find Josh Duhamel, did it? I bet if I put Josh Duhamel into that file, it'll find him. Right. We're on our way. We just need to find the Queen of Saudi Arabia walking like the Queen of America. If you don't think this isn't your royal family, I'm talking to Americans, you are severely misguided. This is your royal family of America. This is the royal family of Saudi Arabia. This one doesn't call herself the Queen of America. Mohammed. She's little, isn't she, that one? Oh, it's India's Prime Minister. Look at them whalebone legs underneath that dress. It's a kilt, Peter. Yeah, whatever. There's a nice one. It's a shame she's cut off. Prince Wilmer from England. Look at those hips. Padded shoulders. Ignore the padded shoulders. We are looking at... Is that the King of Spain? It looks like it. He's got the feet of it. Big ankles as well, mate. Oh, I expected more gaits. Walking. Is that Putin? No, but there's another fivehead. Is that you, Mrs. E? Right there. Mohammed bin Salman. Clues in the name. Man. Right there, look. Right there. It's a woman. This one's a woman. Her legs are ski with. She's just concentrating on not looking like a woman. Most of the time, they're not paying attention. They lean forwards, look, like a woman does. They walk like the female Bigfoot, like a woman does. They raise their knees, look. Full mince right there on Mohammed bin Salman. There's your second mince on your Queen of Saudi Arabia. There's your third mince. Oh, no. She's in dog poo. Look, she's stepping over dog poo there. There's your third mince right there. Full mince. Is that a pink headscarf? It looks pink to me. And again, right here, another full mince with a shoulder tilt look. Short shoulders, short arms. They all walk the same. They're all in a big, massive, inverted club. They've got their own photographers that take their own images and only photograph themselves to be in the club. To be in the Getty Images Club, you've got to walk like a woman and wear a beard. If you're a woman. And there you go. Queen Donna mincing. See, again, why don't they teach you these things? None of my teachers taught... Only Bevy is the one that taught me how to do the gates. None of them taught us before that. None of them. They talked about it, but they didn't show it. They didn't explain it in great detail so everybody could understand it. Look, she's stepping over invisible dog poo again. We're done. This is a woman. Look at that mince. Look at that mince. Even the military are the minces as well. They're all in on it. It's a giant club. They took over the world a long, long time ago. We're living in Revelations. It says that they will not be able to walk down the streets. They'll be throwing their gold and their jewellery into the streets. It's in Revelations when it's all revealed. They will not be able to buy the way out of this. They'll be throwing all the jewels and everything in the street. But by then, the angels won't care. Everyone's going to know that money means nothing to us. It's a devil's tool against us. So that these flip-flops, these inverts, rule over us by money. This is the thing, right? They're like, oh, yeah, but two companies own the whole world. Yeah, BlackRock and Palantir, whatever it is. I don't give a flying fuck. It's an evil mind. They all own everything, right? But who works for all these companies? You do. That's the power of the people. The minute all the people say no, the world will stop. The world will literally stop. Trucks will stop driving. Cows will stop being milked. It'll all stop. The world will go on hold. Whilst everyone discovers the truth. That's the power of the people. No amount of money in the world, once the truth exposes it, will stop them. That's why the Bible says that these people will be throwing their jewels and trinkets and gold into the streets, and the angels will just pass it over. None of us will care. That's what led us to this position. All your banks and your gold and your fake fiat currencies. They want the poverty in the world. They want children hungry, families without homes, rivers full of garbage and shite. They want it. They could change it, but they're not going to. The system's broken and it stays that way until the people change their minds. It'll take a miracle. An absolute miracle. Full mint. We're done. Mohammed bin Salman is a woman. Oh, I've got loads of them. Which one is it? That one. I've got loads of them. Open. I've told you I've done most of the royal family from Saudi Arabia. That's the one I'm looking for. Right there. Mohammed bin Salman. Give me that name. Oh, you bitch. There we go. Give me that name. Copy. Open. Paste. And there you go. Mohammed bin Salman. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Next. I don't know where this one started. I was ranting again, wasn't I? I don't know. Where is it? Oh, I don't care. Somewhere around there. 8 minutes. I don't give a crap. Right, next. Who's this? Ann Coulter. Who's it? Isn't this Donald Trump's advisor, Ann Coulter? AC. Antichrist lot. AC. ACDC. Antichrist. Devil's Child. Understand now? Look at this arm. It's massive. It's not the biggest guy because he's a vegan. But he's still got chin to thigh ratio, double pronged Adam's apple, long 10-inch neck, look. Huge wrist bone. Huge wrist bone. Is he a painter and decorator, John? He's got wrists like you, John. He'd make a good painter and decorator, wouldn't he? Definitely get to the ceiling, no problem. Top shelf helper, this one. Jar opener. Of course, he's going to stand there with a Masonic triad claw showing you the number 3. Because they believe they are the third sex. There is no third sex. There's just 2, male and female, created he them. The devil created in your mind a third sex out of those 2 skeletons. Then that's not how it works. Because there's nothing new under the sun, you see. God said everything was finished and everything was done. That includes male and females. Done. There's nothing else to add to this. Only the devil came in and added the imaginary, and it is imaginary, third sex. Because it's not there. There were 2 of them. But again, I digress. We're looking at this Bandicoot. That reminds me, I've forgotten to put the ironing board away. If you can't see, this is a dude. Start with the eyes. Rectangular with a thick brow bone in the corner. Short sloping forehead that narrows inwards. It doesn't bellow outwards like a woman's. It's a block. It's not an egg. It's not widest at the top, narrowest at the bottom. It's wide at the bottom and wide at the top. And widest in the middle. You learn to cross-section a face in many different ways. Look, I've made many different memes up for you to understand how to cross-section someone's face. Oh, dang it. Once you learn this cross-section, men have got wider faces. The cannonball head, you can just see that, right? Compared to the egghead look, because the egghead's got a bigger 5 head. When you look at real faces, that big 5 head just stands out. But again, none of the other teachers wanted to teach you like this. Why? Because they didn't want you to see them. That's why. I've got nothing to hide. Nothing at all. It's a blockhead with deep set eyes and a lion smile, wide cheekbones, and a neck straight out of some llama zoo. Oh my God. You know it deserves them. Where are you?
Down on my big feet, big
Uh-huh.
feet. Good gracious. Have you ever seen such big feet?
No, I don't think I have. Looking down at my big feet. Uh-huh. That reminds me, I've forgotten to put the ironing board away. We're looking at Ann Coulter. Oh my gosh! Hello. Wildlife and fisheries. Wildlife and futteries.
Feet on the street. Look at my feet.
No feet on the street. Look at his feet. Can you see it? Yeah. Is this dawning on you yet? Bigfoot is real, yeah, but it's not fucking hairy and he don't walk around the Alpatician Alps. Bigfoot's not in the Rockies. He's in Washington, D.C. Helping Donald Trump. You can't make it up. See, you only get the truth from a real natural person. Mr. E never tells you that Bigfoot doesn't exist and you'll only find Bigfoot in Washington. Game over. Ann Coulter, you got to be kidding me. Someone's cracking one off somewhere to this pub in Frankenstein of a thing. Right, give me that name, Ann Coulter. Copy. It doesn't matter what they say, right? They can't take it away from you once you learn forensics. I told you, for all of you that are learning this for the first time, for a smart person, it takes a few days. It'll take a few minutes, really, if you're really smart. But it takes a few days for it to dawn on you that it's all of them. It really does. Other people, a week or a month, maybe. But it doesn't take long to learn how to do this properly. And you just start laughing the way I do at that. You got no chance. If that tried to pass me in the street with no shoes on. You shall not pass. Not on your Nelly. So again and again, I'll tell you, they don't teach you how to do this because they don't want you to be able to do it. They want you hanging on their words. You don't have to hang on my words. Once I've taught you how to do this, you don't need me anymore. Bevy was the last teacher I needed. And I said to God, no one's going to need another teacher after me. So I concentrated everything I'd learned in the last 7-8 years of doing this. Concentrated it, made it digestible, easy to consume. So that when you see size 15 feet, you should instantly be laughing at the fact that this bloke's trying to pass himself off with feet that big. No chance. No chance. You see a mincer in the background. Yeah, she got a shoulder tilt as well. Well, that's the other thing. When you start looking at photos, you'll learn to look at the people in the background. You'll see the wrong faces, the wrong gaits, the wrong clothes, the wrong trousers. She's dropping that leg just off that step. It looks in line there rather than separation. But again, not my intended target. It's Ann Coulter. Ann Coulter with a massive size 15 boaters. You kidding me? He's a huge dude, isn't he, Ann Coulter, when you look at him properly, look. Look at that. You got no chance. Look at the Adam's apple. Look at the chin to tie ratio. This is forensics as you see it. You know? When you should notice this Adam's apple straight away. You should be like, fuck off. Women don't look like this. That's a storm drain. I can see lollipop sticks and leaves going straight down that into the sewers. That is a huge gullet. Again, none of these things are taught to you by you. They don't want to teach you these things. They don't want to show you the truth. It's all of them. That's the other thing. None of them tell you it's all of them. Bevy does. Bevy's the only one that told you that it was all of them. All the others denied. Even Mrs. E denies that it's all of them. That's why she says I'm forcing skulls on people's faces. I don't force skulls on anyone's faces. I find a 50-50 picture like that and bring the skulls in. And the skulls will tell me which one's which. I mean, we're at a point that we don't need these skulls. All the forensics do, all of my class that are on par with me and Shawnee, bearing in mind Shawnee's my first student, So you're going to have trouble catching up to him. You get on par with him. We can see these skulls without the skulls. We don't need them skulls anymore. We see the rectangular shaped eyes and a thick brow bone, a fake widow's peak, a short flat forehead, missing look, square jawline, the lipstick to make the lips pink. Otherwise it'd be reddish lips, like Ann Coulter, reddish lips instead of pink lips. It's why they invented lipstick. Ann Coulter's neck should tell you exactly what you're looking at. Ann Coulter's feet should tell you exactly what you're looking at. But just to mix it up good, we'll put the walking in and finish him off. Literally finish him off right there. Straight legs, knees together. Straight legs, straight legs, knees together. From the side, look at that. That is not, there's no curves there. That's just a flat man ass, look. A flat, no hips, just a flat man ass with giant, what do you reckon they are? Size 12s. They're huge. He's an absolute gargantuan of a man. And the only reason that they blend in is because they block them all from growing to the full potentials. Because they grow bigger than women. Men naturally grow bigger than women. Pink lips, soft eyes, fake Adam's raisin implant, because there's no trachea, no mastoids, and no place to put Mama Spicy Meatball. Just this one dimple on show, look. The male skeleton will stand out once you study this properly. I told you, you only need one teacher now, me. And you're done. You don't need anyone. You don't need anyone telling you anything after that. I'll tell you one thing that I got told by Bevy. It's all lies. It's all of them. Well, I already knew it was all of them, but Bevy was the first teacher that agreed. It's all of them. And it is all of them. There's no undoing it once you can see them. Women with wide cheekbones, rectangular eyes, square jawbones, large low set ears, sloping back foreheads, square shoulders, flat chested. It's there. It's been hidden in plain sight all your life. How have I not got Ann Coulter? Are you winding me up? Right, come here, Ann Coulter. Let's take these gates. 1. Save image. You can go in the Big Feet folder. I'll take that one as well. 2. Save image. Looking down at my big feet. I think that's it. Yeah, that'll do. I don't need any more. Oh, look at them! You got no chance. No chance. Let's take your face, Ann Coulter. There's another one added to the list. Just need a 50-50 on that face. That's too big. Let's see if we can find a 50-50. That's pretty close. 50-50. We'll take that one. Look at the double-pronged Adam's apple. Ann Coulter, failing forensics. Let's do another one. Ann Coulter, advisor to Queen Trump. I'll just find that bloody picture, will you? Come on. There he is. Ann Coulter. Done. Create. Next. Vanessa James. 2 first names. A retired figure skater. I don't fancy your chances. I'm going to go straight to walking because ice skaters and ice hockey players waste my time. And this one's going to waste it too. Look, there's no gates for this person. There's no pictures, let alone gates. I'll give you a skull check though. We're done. We're done on the teeth alone. That's a man, right? Only males have got this huge grin that shows. On average, we show 12 teeth. That's 6 on each side from the big tooth back. We show to there. When a woman shows it, she shows 3 on the average smile. So you get 6 on a woman and 12 on a man on a basic smile. But the basic smile of a man is still the lion smile look. Wide cheekbones, rectangular eyes, short sloping forehead. That should not, it's supposed to bellow outwards, not narrow inwards. There's a girl. Sloping jawline, pink lips, soft. Look at those eyelashes. She's beautiful. High set ears, look. It's all backwards. That's a small face, look. And that's a huge face. The teeth alone tell you what you're looking at. We're done. There's a Getty image on him as well there, look. But that's it. That's all I can do because you've picked someone that's not famous. Next, we've done that one. And we've done that one. Have we done that one? Josh Edelman, we have. Boom. Now I'm ready for requests. Let's see how many requests are left, seeing as you all started slamming and jamming the chat with... Why have I got two of them open? Slamming and jamming the chat. Come on. Live. Pause. Remember, to the people at home, if you don't know this, you press top chat and then there's live chat. Look, it says all messages are visible, but only in the live chat. They're not visible in top chat. So if you're sat there at home watching in top chat, you don't get to see everything that's written. Someone is AIing out messages that they don't want you to see. Okay? So you're supposed to watch live chat. It changes the chat automatically. Top of the page. Look, all the requests, all them requests from 8 o'clock, they're all gone, look. There's not a single request there. Because you spam the chat at the wrong time. Pearl Davis, YouTuber. Don't fancy your chances. You know what I say about them, Virgo. Pearl Davis, two first names. I believe we've already done it. There's no gates, it's a YouTuber. Dinesh D'Souza. Dinesh D'Souza. Dinesh D'Souza. Bekhad Abdi. Bekhad Abdi. Bekhad Abdi. I don't know. Bekhad Abdi. Oh my gosh. Does your skull bellow outwards? Next. Where am I? Dinesh D'Souza. Bekhad Abdi. I've just done that one. There. Courtney Stodden. I've got a picture of his balls. I have. On the beach. Courtney Stodden. Lil Nas. Have we not already done that? Have you checked that one? Did you check? Where are we? Take me. Which one's a search? Oh, give me a search bar. There we go. Nas. N-A-S. Nas Daily. Nas. Is that not him? Lil Nas. Is that not him? Nas. Nas Daily. Nas. I swear that's him. Innit? Lil Nas. Lloyd. A singer. Lloyd Nolan. No. This ain't happening. Lloyd. No. Singer. Lloyd. There we go. Doing a dirty baffle on the front page. Next. Trey Songs. Open. That's a girl. Final answer. Just the one look in her eyes. Catherine Newton with a K. Catherine Newton. I'll get off. There we go. American actress. Next. Bink. Open. Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors. Is that a long jumper? Jonathan Majors. No, it's an American actor. 50 Cent face. Don't. Where am I? I've lost it now. Somewhere. Oh my gosh. Catherine Newton there. Jonathan Majors. Mark Calway, MC. Mark Calway. The Undertaker. Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross. Freeway Rick Ross. It's a woman. Drug dealer my ass. It's all of them. Even the gangsters. Yo, Pete, request for King Tupu the Sixth. King Tupu the Sixth. No, the Sixth, Peter. That one. Boom. Haley Atwell. Haley Atwell. Haley Atwell. Actress. Next. Haley Atwell. Christiana Loken. Christiana Loken. Images. Christiana Loken. Diamanda Galas. Diamanda Galas. Diamanda Galas. That's the one. Oh my gosh! If I saw him in the street.
You shall not pass!
Exactly, Gandalf. Let's come back. This one. Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp. Hello, sir. Can you please do JD Farage? Have I not done JD Farage? Have you looked? Do you know how to look? Fuck it. Yeah. JD Farage. Did you look? Farage. Was it a J? I can't remember. Was it a G? JG Farag. Neither. I could have sworn I've done it. It's not okay. Josh Hutcherson. Josh Hutcherson. Josh Hutcherson. Closer eyes. Soft, beautiful closer eyes. Look. Images. Yoon Chae Young. Oh my gosh. Yoon Chae Young. Young? Yoon Chae Young. Well, it's not even got a write-up. That's got no chance. Let's have a look. Oh, where's that gone? Yeah, over here. Yoon Chae. Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan. I stay awake just to watch you sleeping. Is that the right person? No, that's Liv Tyler. Liv Morgan, wrestler. And I've done that one as well. Bink. I hope you're not wasting my time. You know you get blocked for wasting my fucking time. I'm just going to double check. Shut up.
It's a joke, Chad.
It's a joke, Chad. It's a joke. What was his name? Liv Morgan. L-I-V. Search. Liv Tyler. I'll let you off. Where are we? Bink. Akira. Oh my gosh. Akira Toriyama. Akira Toriyama. There it is. An image expert. Next. You're lucky I saw this one. Andrew Wilson. Andrew Wilson. My eyes are old. My wheeze are neek. I stay awake just to watch you dreaming. A vision. Oh my gosh. Ev Ginny. Ev Ginny. Oh, Ev Ginny. Wow! Ev Ginny. Oh, just find it, will you? It's gonna drive me mad. This one. Where is it? Ev Jenny. Oh, Jenny. That's why. Ev Jenny. Jenny. Pause. Is that the same name? Because if that's the same name, I'm going to cancel out all your requests for wasting my time. Where are we? Come here. Where is it? Ev Jenny Prigozhin. No, you're lucky. That was almost the same name. What is it? Prig. Prigozhin, that one. No clock. I haven't done it. I'll let you. That's an egghead. Done. Next one. Where am I? Elsa Pataki. Elsa Pataki. Elsa Pataki. Pataki. Why is it not coming up? Spanish Mongol. There you go. Elsa Pataki. Open. Where am I? Elsa Pataki there. Liz Truss. She wasn't in the UK Prime Minister. Yeah, because nobody knows who it is. It's not even worth me doing, Peter. Josh Johnson, comedian. Josh Johnson. Josh Johnson. Is that the right person? Best known for his work. Is this one open? Where are we? Hamid Al-Shara. Ahmed Al-Shara. That's the one. Right there. Ahmed Al-Shara. Where am I? Ahmed Al-Shara. There. Next one. I've lost it again. Ahmed Al-Shara. Is that the next one? That is the next one. Rosie Huntington White. Are you wasting my time, Agent D? I swear down, you're wasting my time. We did it literally last week. Rosie Huntington Whiteley. Rosie. I swear down I've done it. Yeah, there you go. Wasting my time. You should know. Of all people, you should know better. Put user in timeout. 30 fucking minutes. Knobhead. Wasting my time. Where am I? Charles Leclerc. Bink. Next. Bink. George R.R. Martin. Is that the writer of Lord of the Rings? The other one, Lord of the Thrones. I'm getting old. I can't remember. Game of Thrones. What is it? George R.R. Martin. That's who we're looking for. Two first names. Squashy face. George R.R. Martin. You never did Lil Nas. Right, I'll add Lil Nas. Alright, Lil Nas. There you go, Tommy. Why is that not coming up? That's the one. Lil Nas. Bink. Bosh. Taka Watiti. Have we done that one? Did you check that one? I swear we've done Taka Watiti. Taka. What was it? Did I spell that right? I've lost myself. Come here. Taika Waititi. No. Taika Waititi. Taika Waititi. Images. Next. Rosa Parks. Teacher should ask his class when faces pop up on screen one day. That would be fun. Teacher should ask his class when faces pop up on screen. What do you mean? Don't know what you mean. Hayao Miyazaki. Why is that not coming up? Oh, that's it. Right at the bottom. Hayao Miyazaki. Where am I? Theo Von. Did you check? Theo Von. There's another one. Wasting my life, Jaguar. Hey, I want to bat you out of the park. If you do this too many times, I will bat you out of the park. For now, 30 minutes. 5 minutes time out. There you go. Thank you for doing Unishay. You're welcome. Hayley Williams for Jenny. Hayley Williams. American singer-songwriter. And we should be near the bottom of the page now. I am. Jesse Williams. That's the last one I'm doing. We've got a full list up there. Jesse Williams. Done. Right. Wonderful. Let's come back to class. Start with Hannah Pearl Davis, who I swear we've already done. It's not. I don't think she's got any gates. Hannah. H-A-N-N-H. Hannah Pearl Davis. I'll be in and out here because it's a YouTuber. Walking. Images. We're done, lot. This is a YouTuber. No pictures whatsoever. These people are not famous. I don't care if they've got 50 million trillion subscribers. I don't care. I don't give a damn. It's a bloke anyway. Massive legs, lot. Face. And I'm out of here. It's not. Remember, these people do not get videos. So don't ask me again, because I know I've already done this one. We're done. There's no pic. It's not even getting a skull check. Get off my screen. Next. Boom. It's not even famous. Dinesh D'Souza. This one's famous. Got a write-up. American Indian commentator images. Squashy face, straight away, high set ears, no jawbone, pink lips, female denture, soft eyes, widest in the hairline, not in the cheeks, look. Chin to tie ratio is negligible. There's no Adam's apple either. Dinesh D'Souza. You in the back file, Dinesh? Dinesh D'Souza, there we go. Open, back file, paste. I'm not being short with you. This is the way I am. You're going to have to get used to this. I don't, I want to swear, I don't feck around like Mrs. E and all the rest of them. I don't tolerate trolls, and I don't tolerate time wasters. If you can't be bothered to go and search, all you have to do is go there, magnifying glass, and type the name in. Tom. Tom will bring up all the Toms I've done. Like Tom Sturridge, Tom Conti, Tom Hanks, Tom Holland, Tom Baker, Tom Segura, Tom Welling. It'll bring them all up. 2 Tom Wellings, look, you bastards. Right, let's come back to class. I'm not here to be run around the block. I told you. If you can't be bothered to search before you ask me, I'll block your request. This person's got no pictures. He's not famous either. He might have a write-up, but he's not famous. Walk in. Yeah, we're done. It's not happening. You got no chance. These people are not famous. Skull check. Skull check says she's female. Look, how do you need my help? Look at the rounded eye socket, the arching eyebrow, the lack of everything. Small mouth, pink lips, small nose, no jawbone, chin to tie ratio. It's a girl. Final answer. It's not getting a video. Next. Barkhead Abdi. This one will get a video now. I can already tell. This one's getting a video. Barkhead Abdi. Paste. Don't search Dinesh. It's not there. Images. Right, Barkhead Abdi. I'm just guessing, but I'm thinking she's from Somalia. I'm just guessing. Do you know where's them pictures? What was it? Minnesota. Airy Learning. No, it's Early Learning. Early Learning Centre. Early Learning Centre. Early Learning Centre. Early Learning Centre. It still makes me laugh. How did nobody notice it? No, not learning. I want the Learning Centre because I want the pictures of the 2 people that wrote the sign. Wait till you see who wrote the sign. Images. Let me get rid of that N again because it's searched with an N. Early Learning Centre. There we go. That's what we're looking for. The Quality Learning Centre. If you want your children to learn things, send them here. We don't know what the letter N means. If they're going to become astronauts, they'll work for NASA. Right, we're done. I can't find the 2 Somalian faces. I wonder if I've got it in the back file. Let me change the back file. For the Early Learning Centre. 1 second. There's Barkhead Abdi with 1, 2, 3 female gates. That female skull. Again, this is the beautiful part about understanding the male versus the female face. The 4-head, it's the 5-head we're talking about, right? Because that is a beautiful 5-head. Have we ever seen that before? Oh yeah, Mrs. E, I've closed the window. Mrs. E's got one of them. We're looking at Barkhead Abdi, who's definitely Somalian, without a shadow of doubt. The female buck teeth. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. I'm a gummy bear. She's a gummy bear. She's got eye-set ears, close-set eyes, open rounded sockets, arching eyebrows. One of the most beautiful 5-heads I've ever seen in my life. Dial M for Masons. A sloping jawline, pointing chin to eye ratio. Just suits just there to add padding. What is Emma Thompson doing with Barkhead? Oh, that's right. He's an actor. He's not a Somalian. The Early Learning Centre. Where are we? Will it be under early? I hope it's under early. Early search. I told you this one was going to get a video because I knew it was going to be funny. That was one of the funniest things. This is how culture changes over decades, right? I was watching something, I don't know, I think it was last year, it made me laugh so much. He said, a teacher's in class and he asked a child, he said, like our age, boomer age, a teacher from the past asked the child, what does a pirate sound like, young man? And the little boy said, shiver me timbers, me heart is. I see an island and I'm going to dig for gold treasure. And the teacher said, very good. And then a modern day teacher asked the kid, he said, what does a pirate sound like? And the little kid said, we are taking over the boat. We have got the guns. We will kill you. I was dying it's perspective, because modern day pirates are out in Africa. You've seen all the videos of them shooting out to sea to rob a container vessel, but it was just so funny the contrast of hearing a kid from 50 years ago describe your typical everyday Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean. This is a Somali. I was dying, absolutely dying. Right, anyway, are you in the back file for the early learning centre? They're not there. Let's put Somali in and see if that comes up. Somali. Get rid of that. Somali. Search. Right, Barkhad. We are done. Look, open, rounded eyes. Look, I'm a real boy. I've got rectangular eyes, look, with a brow bone that runs. You can see it running right through the middle, look, into the corner of my eye. It overlays my eye and sinks my eye. This one has got very open eyes, look. There's nothing sinking the eye. There's nothing overhanging it. It's arching. Short brow bone. High set ear. Giant forehead. What is that? Sloping jawline, pointed chin, and a fake Adam's razor. And that's all it takes. Send a woman bald, cut off her breast and let her grow a beard, and people think it's a man. Same, vice versa goes for the men. They just put lipstick on, diamond earrings, give them a boob job, and the next thing you know, normal people can't tell a male neck. Look at the thickness of that male neck versus knobby no neck over here. Final answer, Barkhad Abdi is female walking. Let's see if we can find this one. Whalebone legs, look, right there. She stands like a girdle. Where's the walking pictures? Nothing. Street. Yeah, from Flamingo. Can't find those gates. They've scrubbed them. There are 3 gates though, look. Right here. There they are. 1, 2, 3 gates. I just can't find them. Look at that skull. It went in like a glove. Literally fitted like a glove. Barkhad Abdi fails forensics. We're done on that one as well, boys and girls. Everything we know is a lie. Everything. Don't put your faith in man. Put it in God. Final answer. Create. Done. Next. Courtney Stodden. I've got a picture of this one's balls. Brace yourself, because when we get to the beach photo, his balls are bulging out of his bikini. Images. That's unless he scrubbed them. We'll start with a Getty image. Men have to cross their legs over to create an hourglass in the legs. Otherwise, it would just be an up and down body. They're creating this hip by crossing a leg over. That's all. All MTFs do it. We've got a Getty seal telling you he's in the club. We'll start with the face. You should be able to see it. This is a fake drawn on or tattooed on arching eyebrow. There's your brow bone right there, look, in the corner, deepening the eye. Rectangular eye, look. It's not rounded. Look at the size of this cheekbone. When women smile, it's like an Aunt Sally. If you know who Aunt Sally is, even though Aunt Sally's a man, they have a rosy, like a hamster cheek, like the store in Nuts, just either side of the nose. Like a little chipmunk face. compared to the big. Look, draw a triangle, and you get a big face on a big skull. Look, it's as wide as it is long. Learn to cross-section faces. If this was a woman, the eyes would be closer and further down. There'd be more head showing and less chin. Ignore the fake baps. Getty Images only photograph their own. Look at that bowling ball for an head with wide cheekbones. As wide as it is long. Same with this one. Lady Gaga, look. As wide as it is long. FTMs have long faces. There, look. Narrow face, long skull. Wide face, short skull, look. Got it? Courtney Stodden. There's the real woman there with Courtney. Courtney's crossing his legs over. And there's the real gait for Courtney, look. Straight legs, knees together. Just a dude. Boys with boobs on YouTube. No, mate, you're not passing. Not in a million years. Oh, look at this. When the bride's 6 inches bigger than the groom. Only in Flip-Flopville. Only in Flip-Flopville do these things happen. These differentials in human skeletons. Big women, little men. It only happens in Flip-Flopville. In real time, in real people, the male stands bigger than the female. Even if she's as tall as, you'll still be able to identify the male. Nowadays, these roles have swapped because of hormones and HGH, human growth hormones. Courtney Stodden, boys with boobs on YouTube's, straight legs, bony ass knees together, lot. Again, full mince look with a diamond from Digworth, straight legs, knees together. Look at the space. See him? In MK Ultra sex kitten programming clothes. What woman in her right mind dresses like that? Apart from prostitutes. And pole dancers. Don't bring them into it. Is she a lap dancer from Poland or is she a pole dancer from Lapland? He's got a pole. He's a pole dancer. And again, look, straight. He's trying to walk like a woman, inline footfall. Only the feet are outwards, the knees are outwards. There's no thigh gap. It's a man. We're stuck here. We're all stuck here. Look at this. If I ever see a man walking towards me like that, I'll tell you what, love. I'll tell you now.
You shall not pass!
You shall not pass. You shall not pass. Not without being detected, love. Bald head, small face, walks like Vikram Digwa. This is a man crossing his legs over. Again, how do I know? Because the knees aren't going outwards. The feet aren't going outwards. Like these two, look. Feet out, knee out, knee out. See it? See this diamond? This one doesn't have it. Not none of those markers. Rule number 1, watch the knees. It's the best lesson I can give you, to watch. Not the feet, watch the knees. The knees will tell you instantly. Again, the wide eyes, the wide cheeks, the wide mouth, the square jaw that's been feminized, and a short forehead. It turns it into a blockhead. Courtney Stodden. See if we can see his bollocks on the beach, shall we? Where is it? Oh, look. Runs like a boy. Elbows in. Bo Derek, look. Literally Bo Derek. Long, straight legs of a man. Someone said, women and men have long legs. That's right, we do. But women's legs continue up into the belly button here, and the belly button's about there on a woman, not low set like a man's. There's that difference, you see. Because a male's waistline is right here, whereas a woman's waistline is up there. Or did you not look at the way a tailor measures a woman's body? Courtney Stodden, we're looking for this picture set, I think. No, we're getting there. He's in a doggy style. And his balls, look, he's bulging a bit. Not that one. We're getting there. Come on, Courtney. Where's your pee-pee? Oh, my gosh. That body is not pushed forward. It's leant backwards almost. It's terrifying, isn't it, when you can see him? Big bony-ass knees, straight legs. That is not chicken nom-nom. That is not booty, is it? At no point in my life, Courtney. Can you hear me, Courtney? If you're listening, Courtney. At no point in my life do I want to... I want to motorboat any part of your body. We're looking for Courtney Stodden's balls. I'm telling you now, I've got a picture of his balls somewhere. Am I going to have to go white bikini? Straight legs, knees together. And again, look, straight legs, knees together. It's not showing it. Let's try white bikini. White bikini. Brace yourselves. This could get loud on your end. They've removed it. They've removed the picture. It's not there. There should be a photo set where he's wearing a white bikini on the bench. And I've only seen one shot of that. That might be in the photo set. But the pictures... Give me that name. Courtney Stodden. Copy and paste to the back file. I'll show you because I've got a picture of it. Johnny Somali. Oh, there they are. So these are the early Leering people. It found them. These are the... Right, bear it in mind, right? The female has the bigger forehead, right? Just take a look at these two. These are the two. These are the very two people from the early Leering Centre. Look at this. Boom. Look at the male jawbone and look at those eyes, and then the five head. That skull went in like a beast, and the husband has got man hands. Look at the size of them paws. Early Leering Centre. The early Leering Centre, folks. I don't know what the name is. I don't really care. Let's get that picture in big for you at home. And we'll show you up close. Look at the difference in a female Somali face versus the male. Bearing in mind the male's got the burqa on, or the hijab, whatever you call it. The male jawbone, just even with that headpiece on, destroys this female. Look at the size of those hands. Can you see the size of that hand at home? Can you see that? Yes, you can. Look at the size of those paws. Hello? Wildlife and fisheries. All day long. It's like shelling peas at this point. It is. But again, those other trans investigation channels don't want to teach you any of this. Why? Because they're part of the crew. It ends. It all ends for them once you can do this. There's no more donations to them. You're not buying them any more coffees. And all the people that write shit on their behalf, it's just to influence you. Remember, they've got gangs and gangs of stalkers that stalk us all. Follow you around all your social profiles on different accounts, sock accounts. And they attack you in different names. You're talking to the same troll usually, without realising, because they've got like 5 accounts attacking you all at once. That's why I give them the middle finger. The game. Are you wasting my time? Of course you are. 20 seconds. 20 seconds of my life. Can't get it back. Put user in timeout. I told you. This time you're getting 30 minutes. I'll increase it to 24. If I ever get past 24, I'll ban you for not searching. The game, it was done 5 days ago when you asked me 5 days ago. But you can't be bothered to come to the magnifying glass and check if I did your video for you. Continue. Courtney Stodden. I told you, I'm not in the mood. I'm long past it. If you waste my time, I've got very little time left on Earth. I've lived 53 years. I'll be lucky if I get another 22 to the 75. I'll be lucky. And if I spend it 20 seconds at a time searching for knobheads requests that you've already requested, you get a bollocking. It's that simple. Courtney Stodden right here. There's the picture I was looking for. There's the picture. Right. Okay. Courtney Stodden, post, tweet, that picture, the one I was looking for that I couldn't find. I don't know what to say. That's a pair of testicles, though. Campbell's meatballs. Pair of Campbell's meatballs in your underwear, mate. Courtney Stodden walking. I told you he had balls. I told you he had a pair of nuts. They hid that picture. So, we're looking at Courtney Stodden straight out of English glamour modelling. All you boys that are jacking off to this one, I'm really sorry, but it's a bloke. This is a woman here, look. Full mince. Short arms akimbo. Neo, are you paying attention, Neo, or are you looking at the dude in the red dress? Just like in the movie. It wasn't a girl, it was a dude. Neo was looking at a dude in a red dress. And everybody, all the men, not everybody, all the men in the cinema were like, "Phew, I'd give him one." And then he'd give you one because he's carrying Campbell's meatballs in his knickers. Again, straight legs, knees together, even when running. Straight legs, bony ass knees, look, straight legs, knees together. Are you seeing them yet? It's not hard. Men walk with straight legs and the knees stay together. Women walk with the knees apart. Got it? And that's the beautiful part of understanding forensics. These people can't lie to you anymore. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? If I was lying to you, you'll be able to go to my video of me walking and pick it out.
Son of man.
But you can't, because I've got a blockhead. I've got wide, massive biceps. Thick. They don't pop up. I don't get little Popeye muscles. You know when you blow in your thumb and your muscle goes bink? Mine don't do that. I'm a real boy. Courtney Stodden walks just like me. Thanks for playing CSI. Let's get off this one and move on to another one. Courtney Stodden. Paste. That'll do. 13 minutes. It was a ranting. I'm sorry. Lloyd. I don't think I've got Lloyd. You might have me here. I don't know the name. Paste. Boom. Done. Images. He looks like Peter Andre. Peter Andre, I'm saying. Pink lips. The Cupid's bow's been messed up. Mr. E's got a Cupid's bow that's been messed up. Look at the left side of his top lip. Next time you look at her face. That's what I'm looking for. The long face of a girl. Can we get a close-up on that? No. Come on now. That's not getting any bigger, is it? That one. Yay. It's still not big enough. There we go. That'll do. I got open eye sockets. Look, she's got quite a big bridge in the nose, but it's a long, narrow face still. Pink lips, sloping jawline, no Adam's apple, no tracheas, no mastoids, soft, shiny eyes, high set ears. We got a Getty seal on Lloyd. Is that him as a little girl? It is. Look at those little bugger lugs. Girly smile, girly eyes, flat fivehead. Look how wide she is in the hairline. Not in the cheeks, in the hairline. Look. Only the woman is wide at the top. The man is not. He's wide, but he's widest in the cheekbones. The woman's widest in the head. This person is widest in the head. Skull check says you're a girl. Final answer. Let's go for your gates, Lloyd. Walking. How famous are you? Oh, not famous enough. We're leaving. Yeah, we're leaving. No pictures. I'm not even checking street. You got no chance. Trey Songs. See if you're in the back file. Who did we put? Lloyd. Cher Lloyd, Andrew Lloyd, Christopher Lloyd, Harold Lloyd, Henry Lloyd Hughes, Kathy Lloyd, porn star, Lloyd Austin, and Lloyd Blankfiend, but no Lloyd. Right, up. I'm supposed to put the next one in. Paste. Trey Songs, searching. Trey looks like Usher. It's not Usher. Before anybody tries telling me there's a video telling people that Trey Songs is Usher, they've just got female skulls. That's all I'm seeing. The two rounded dimples in the head are showing to me. The flat forehead, a little bit of a brow bone implant there. She's all got soft eyes, beautiful eyelashes, high set ears, pink lips, Betty Boop pink lips, Cupid's bow, no jawbone. Looking at the neck, there's no mastoids. It's a thick neck, but look at the shoulders. Right, I've showed you this many times before. The man's neck erupts out of flat shoulders. A woman's neck is buried in behind Toblerone shoulders, sloping shoulders of a woman. The neck uproots inside the shoulders. It's a woman. When the neck uproots from the shoulders, it's a man. Looks like a tree growing out of the ground. Yeah? That doesn't. Again, the soft face of a woman because she wants to be a gangster. Everything's upside down and back to front, look. Inverted. Get it? America is inverted. They love to tell us. They do. She's beautiful. She really is a pretty girl. If they'd just left her as she was, she'd have been stunning. She is gorgeous. If you're listening, Trey, mwah. Even with your moustache, you're pretty. Pretty boy. We're done. The pink lips, the eye set ears, the close set eyes. She's widest in the hairline. There's no trachea in Adam's apple. We're done. Trey Songz, biologically female, proven by the skull. Let's get the gate and see if we've got her. There we go. Straight away from Digweed with shoulder tilt and hip twist. Look at the belt. Look at the shoulders. It's a woman in full mince. This is also a woman. There's another one right there with a Getty seal. Inline footfall. 8 and 4 on the feet. Inline footfall. 8 and 4. Jimmy Kimmel's Ali, arms akimbo from Digweed. Look at the woman in the background. Diamond in the legs. From Digweed. A woman in the background. Look at that inline footfall. The arms swooshing in front of herself. Look at the hips. Like I said to you, the onus of learning this is upon you. If you don't want to know the truth, then that's your choice. If you want to stay stuck in their rabbit holes of fake meds, fake eds, fake space, flat earth, if you want to stay in all their rabbit holes, then stay there. And they'll keep on lying to you. Or you can step into the light and realize that God created man and woman in his own image. In the image of God created he them. It's you that he's describing. He's not describing them, he's describing you. Even in the Queen James Bible, he is describing you. You are the wheat, they are the tares, they are the ones that rule this world, they are the ones that entertain you. They entertain your mentality. Entertainment. Containment. They contain your mentality. The truth will set you free, and it truly does. I don't look at the world the way I used to. I don't see the world the way I used to. The world itself is a wonderful creation. God created beauty and awesomeness in everything. I'm talking about the society that we've been forced to live in and grow up in, where we pay these liars to lie to us. That's what you're doing. All your taxes, everything, they use it against you. They dangle this imaginary carrot in front of you. You can be the next Trey Songz. Your child can be a rapper. And it's lies. It's absolute lies. You can never be anything but second class to these people. They believe that they are deities. Beverly told me that they believe they are deities, demigods. It's half gods because of what they've done to themselves. So, a natural born male or female presents himself as a wrong sex, he becomes a half god. To me, what they're trying to portray is you're normal and they're half god. Or you was born in God's image, full God's image, and you half yourself into their position. Demigods. Jesus said, ye shall be like gods, knowing good and evil. Plural, with a small g. Not God, gods. That's all of us. Understanding right from wrong, good from evil. Which Bible do I have? I've got a 1611. The first one I bought was a 1611. But I don't have any other Bible than that, but I've read through the Tinsdale and I haven't done the Ethiopian Bible. That's the one I haven't done. The Geneva. If you only got to look at the changes in the text, bearing in mind there was 50 years and 100 years between the Geneva and the Tinsdale, and then 50 to the King James. So in 150 years from the original, I think it's the Geneva, or it might be the Tinsdale to the Geneva, there was 60,000 differences. And then from the Geneva or the Tinsdale to the King James, there was 20,000 differences in what was written there. Which is why I say Jesus may have told us about these things and they removed it from the book. I've got no idea. Yeah, it tells me that there are perverts, etc., but it doesn't tell me what they've done. Just like Jesus never said outright, I am God. He said, I am who you seek. He said it, and allegorically, he said it. I am whom you seek. The Father and I are one in the same. He never outrightly said it. But he did tell me not to worship him. He said, worship God and God alone. There's only one teacher who is good. The student said, teacher, you are a good teacher. He said, no one is good except for God. And that was out the humblest servant ever to dawn this earth. Bearing in mind, he was the servant. He came to serve. He filled prophecy. That's why he has an impact on me. People are still like, oh, you're brainwashed by the Masons. They hate Jesus with a passion. They do. Bearing in mind, I came through flat earth for 8 years nearly, 6, 7, 8 years, before I got to this subject. And one name, they hated it more than any other. There were people that are allowed to talk about him. Chris Pratt, Rob Skeever. There were people that are allowed to talk about him. But they're still on the wrong team. They still had their bit of lies to it. Ray Comfort told me the world wasn't flat. Ken Ovan told me the world wasn't flat. Bearing false witness, you lying bitches. God made the world stationary. So you go against that very book that you're trying to make me believe in. You're going against one of the first paragraphs, which is the earth is stationary and motionless and shall not be moved unless it's moved by God. The power of prayer is unbelievable, I'm telling you now. We're looking at Trey Songz. I'm out of here. We're done. Look at the Digwa. Even in AI, look, it gave him a Digwa. I'm seeing Usher. And again, there's your Digwa. There's your real life Digwa. The bodyguard in Digwa. This bodyguard in Digwa. He said, ye shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. And it really does. It really does set you free. Knowing these things. Knowing that God exists. These people have made you live in fear all your life. They made you fear that an asteroid or a meteorite is going to come down from space and smash the moon. It's going to split the moon in half and half of the moon's going to wreck the earth. All this nonsense that could never happen is in your mind. Scamvid and rabies and all these other things that are planted in your mind. I don't do any of it anymore. I told you I don't believe anything they've got to say. I put my faith and trust in God and God alone. I walk in the footsteps of Jesus Christ, my Lord and Saviour. The King of Kings, the Lord of Lords. Like, is the Lord God? Who's the Lord God? This God, not the Lord God. All this stuff. All I know is the King of Kings' name terrifies these people. I told you, when I watch movies, I put a timer on to see how long I have to wait till I hear his name being called out. Usually it's in the first few minutes. Trey Songz, final answer. You are a girl, biologically proven by the way you walk. Trey Songz is not in the back file, Peter. You got me again with this rapper. I don't know. We'll take the Digwa. Save image. We'll take that full mince there as well. Save image. We'll take that one as well. Save image. This one's the 4th. I just need one more for a full house of minces. I like that one. No, we'll take that one, the original one I saw. 5, Trey Songz fails forensics. Thanks for playing CSI with me. Just go back and get your face, Trey. Oh, that was a nice one. Where was that? Good, I've lost it. She's got wonky eyes. I'll take that as your 50-50. Save image. Done. Just like that. We are on ball with Trey. Thanks for playing CSI with me. $11 was a ranting again. Sorry. Create. Catherine Newton. He's got one of them names, hasn't he? Isaac Newton. Another flip flop. Images. A blockhead, short forehead, wide eyes, wide mouth, square jawline. He looks like Maisie Williams. Square shoulders, flat chested. Ignore this. This is what I'm looking at here, this chest. Not this bit. Here, on a woman, it bows, it bends, and the breasts hang off a bent chest. A more rounded, supple rib cage on a woman than there is on a man. Because she breastfeeds. Oh my God. Hello, wildlife and fishery. You know that it deserves it, don't you? You know it does.
Take a look at my big feet. Wow.
Ooh. Looking down on my big feet. Big feet.
Looking down at his big feet, boys and girls. Right there. You can't stop it once you see it, honestly. Look at this flat-chested man. Do you see him yet? They didn't even bother giving him any breast, look. You can call these breasts if you want, but they're not. There's no cleavage there whatsoever. Women have muscle that strings upwards like drapes on curtains. It joins in the middle from each breast. That's why a plastic surgeon on an FTM has to come in and cut that away like Bruce Lee's. Undo the muscle seam. Yeah, the muscle seam. It's a good word. Straight legs, knees together, right there. Catherine Newton doing a double dirty baffo. Oh my God, look at that. What's going on? He's got Mickey Mouse tits. Mickey Mouse ears for his boobs. Shaped. Not like Mickey Mouse's nose. They're coat hanger tits, my mate calls. You can hang your hat on them. Where are we? Catherine Newton. You in the back file first, Catherine? You are in the back file. Of course you are. Because I've done more investigations than anybody else in the world put together. Catherine Newton. Done. Let's come back to class. Let's get his gaits for you. So you can see what he walks like. And know that I'm not lying. Right there. Straight legs, knees together. Look at the demons in the kneecaps. Ha, 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 ha. There's that same gait again. Straight legs, knees together. Big feet as well. Straight legs, knees together, look. Another one. Straight legs, knees together. Massive arms. Look at them vine swingers. And again, straight legs, knees together. You shouldn't need any help at this point. That looks like a woman with big chicken nom-nom thighs, inline footfall, 8 and 4 on the feet. This looks like a bloke, straight legs, knees together. Once you can see them, you can't unsee them. Train yourself. Learn to do this. Once you've got the gaits, you're 90% of the way there. The skulls is only 10%. Learning the skulls is 10% of your training. When you don't have gaits, it becomes the 90% of your training, I'll tell you. Depending on the skull. Because certain people won't show you themselves. Lots of YouTubers only show the faces. That's why I don't do YouTubers. Straight legs, knees together. Unless they've got gaits. And one more. Right there, straight legs, knees together. This one here with a curving back leg. Look. The whalebone legs. Study, learn, practice until you know these markers off by heart. Knees together, knees apart. Look at the broken digwa. The power of forensics is so strong, boys and girls. It really is. We're done. What's his name? Catherine Newton. Close file. Open. Back file. Cross that one over. Catherine Newton. Where are you? Somewhere around there. I don't know. Just quit that one. Paste. Catherine Newton. 444 for the truth. Bink. Jonathan Majors is your next one. We're looking at What is he? American actor. He reminds me of 50 Cent. Very similar. Is that him bodybuilding? Oh my, look at all these strap marks through the muscles. The wonky titties. Everything's misplaced. Images. Jonathan Majors. We'll start with your pink lips right there. Pink lips, soft eyes. Look how open the eye socket is. Look, it's not brow boned. Real men. I'm a real boy. I'm a real boy. Real men have a real brow bone that deepens the eye. It sinks the eye backwards, look, because of this bone overhanging the socket. Bing, you don't seem to have one. You've got a short brow, look. The actual brow itself on a man is longer. Much longer, because I've got a wider rectangular eye, so I have a longer brow. Not the brow bone, the brow, the hair. The eyebrow. This person doesn't have one, look. See? Because he's got rounded, close set, small eyes. Jonathan Majors, with a Getty image. She's got a big smile for a girl. Mind you, she is African. African girls have got beautiful smiles, I've got to admit. She's got beautiful teeth as well. Again, I'm seeing 50 Cent. The fat head of a girl. Chin implant. High set ears, soft eyes, no brow bone. Widest in the hairline, look. And not in the cheeks. It's impossible. It's supposed to go like a diamond here. The head's supposed to draw inwards, not bellow outwards, creating Mickey Mouse ears, look. Jonathan Majors. Did I put your name in the back file? I don't know. Copy and paste. Catherine Newton. No, I didn't. Paste. Jonathan Majors. I think we've done it. Who's the boyfriend? Megan Good. Whoever Megan Good is, never heard of him. It's Jonathan's boyfriend. Which one of them's got the widest eyes, look? Look, rectangular, with brow bone, look. Short forehead. Oh, I'm out of pictures. That's not a good sign. On such a big star. From Digway, it's no good to me though. There's a nice one. In line. Definitely in line. Look at the pant twist. See it, look? No shoulder tilt, but the pant twist is still there because a woman leaves a leg behind. There. Another full mince, Jonathan Majors. Another one there. Straight-legged boyfriend, look, with the big shoulders. Jonathan Majors from Digwa. The straight-legged boyfriend again, look. From Digwa here though. Feet forwards, knees forwards. Feet not forwards, knees not forwards, look. Stepping over invisible dog poo. Peter, when's the last time you wore your trousers that high? Never! That's right, Marv, because I'm a dude. Let's come back to class. I do believe we're done. I don't need any more. Get the images. And again, knees together versus knees apart. Jared, I love your work, but where's my mints? Oh, I've used this picture. Look at that diamond. Look at the straight legs. There's your isosceles triangle. There's your diamond. They are the two shapes you look for in the gates. What is that? Ah, woo! What is that? I swear down, that's a pee-pee. What is it? I swear down, that's a cock and balls. I'm definitely seeing shadows, look. Call me old fat. Oh, it is. Oh, that's definitely cock and balls, isn't it? Come here.
Oh, you touch my tra-la-la.
My red ding dong. My red ding dong right there, looking at it. Let's take that picture. I don't care. I don't care what you say. Women's vaginas don't cast shadows. They don't. Women's vaginas do not cast shadows. And yet again, I'm stuck here in Flip-Flopville with women with six-packs and men with whalebone legs. Jonathan Majors, you in the back file, sweetie? Do you mean Jonathan Majors isn't there? Shut up. I must have spelled Jonathan wrong. Wait. Get rid of Jonathan and just put Majors in there. You're winding me up. I've got Jonathan Majors. I remember doing it. I remember that picture we've just looked at. Is that you, Jonathan, with your whalebone legs? And again, from Digwa. Hip twist, shoulder tilt. Big girls don't cry. They don't cry. They don't cry. What's going on there? Will Jonathan Majors do full drag and wear Dennis Rodman's wedding dress? Dennis Rodman's wedding Dennis Rodman. I don't know what to say. You know, anybody who's watching this who doesn't have this skill, they're like, yeah, but Dennis Rodman's a man in a dress. No, Dennis Rodman's a girl in a dress. She's duping Delight. The only time in Dennis Rodman's life she got to... No, she does wear them clothes all the time. What am I talking? Dennis Rodman is semi out of the closet. Semi. Everyone thinks he's a man wearing women's clothes. It's a woman pretending to be a man wearing women's clothes. Oh, I hate this world. I do. I just want to go home. Jonathan Majors. Let's grab your gates, Milo. Oh, hang on. Let's check the back file quickly. No, I did. I spelt Jonathan wrong. There's two Jonathan Majors, both spelt wrong. Jonathan. Balls. Right, come here, Jonathan. We've got two of them. Open. Oh my gosh, it's turning cold. I've got a right cold draft coming in the back door. Jonathan Majors with lots of gates. Right there, boys and girls. Let's close that window. Jonathan Majors' final answer is a biological woman, proven by the way she walks. Whether you like this truth or not, it's coming. This is a rollout, an absolute rollout of the truth. Jonathan Majors, create. Beautiful. Right, what time is it? 10:30. I've been going 2 hours, 20 minutes. That'll do. We'll be back tomorrow. I know, Marlo. He knows when I'm going to say goodbye to you. We'll be back tomorrow for Monday Night Live. Just remember, God loves you. He thinks you're all amazing. He wants you all to know that you were born into an inside out, upside down, back to front, tipsy, topsy, turvy world. Thank you very, very much for watching. All you natural school checkers and forensic students out the world, from around the world. Good night, God bless, and goodbye. Mrs. E, if you're listening, get your gate video up and I'll apologise. I'll pull my video and I'll say I was wrong. But until you do, it stays. Liar. We'll be back later. See you. Bye. Good night, sugar. Good night, Lynn. Good night, reality. See you all again. Bye.